I'm Joan. I have a young son, Micéal, who will be 18 now in a few months. So Micéal has a very rare syndrome, Mowat-Wilson syndrome, which covers total global developmental delay. He has epilepsy along with that, and he has no speech. And at the minute where we are now, Micéal is going through his transition. He will be 18 in a few months, so he moves into adult services. And there's going to be a lot of change for him and myself. And we're a wee bit in limbo about it because we don't know what's ahead of Micéal. We're very happy where he is at the minute in school, and he has respite. At 18, a lot of services for Micéal stops and he moves on into adult services. There will be a change in social worker. We get a brand new social worker. Respite stops at the minute. The Carragor respite will completely stop. And also the Gateway. He goes to the Gateway Club and he loves it, but even it changes as he moves into the senior end, and he will be mixing with a lot of people who are a lot older than him. And that's all going to be a big change. We have built up great trust this past years with our social worker, with respite. Now we have to learn to go through this all over again with new people. And it is a very worrying and stressful time for parents because it really is the fear of change. And we don't know what's out there. Apparently, there's not a lot of adult services out there for Micéal to access. And that's what my main worry, because he is a very sociable boy and he loves, as I say, his Gateway, he loves his respite, he's comfortable with them, he knows all the staff, he knows the other kids that are there, and it's going to be a big change, but we'll face it as we come to it. We'll get through it as we did. We've got here so far, and we'll just hopefully we'll get on with the rest of it. The tell you transition starts at age 14. Now Micéal is 18 in a few months' time, and really in them years I have had little or no contact with transition. Now I met a couple of weeks ago, we met with the transition coordinator, and he's had his psychology assessment completed. That's really the only two things. So as I say, it's all new to us. We feel a wee bit in limbo at the minute. The respite, people just say there is respite out there, but I don't think it's respite that I would be comfortable with. It won't be the setting like Carragor. It maybe be going into a family's home, a family taking them in. Well, I'm happy with Carragor because they're trained staff. They could cope if he took an epileptic seizure. They're wakened staff, they stay awake all night. Micéal is checked on 2 or 3 times during the night. There is other children there, he's not alone, and there's lots of staff. And I'm happy with that. He's secure and he's safe. He does have direct payments at the minute, 6 hours, but I find them 6 hours very hard to fill. The guy that takes him also has other children that he looks after, so sometimes Micéal, we can only get 2 hours filled a week. And everybody has told me, be prepared. The adult, when you move into adult at 18, there is a big change. And to me, even though Micéal will be 18 as a number in a few months' time, he's not 18 as he's still a child to me, and he's very vulnerable. I think my worries are only actually starting to come now.